We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred.
With Maxwell Silverhammer.
We are nothing sacred. With cruise control. We are nothing sacred.
Oh yes, bitches!
Sons of bitches! We are back again. This is the Nothing Sacred interview. I am Cruise Control.
And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer. And in the building, we got Big Bank Frank, Bounty Tank.
The Bounty Tank, man.
Yes, sir. I'm liking this already. Y'all curse. I like to curse.
Damn. Oh, hell yeah. Oh,
yeah, dude, you'll love us.
Feel free. Yeah, feel free to. We first of all, thank you for joining us in our little hole in the wall on the internet, man. You seem like you've been
doing it
pretty
for
well.
a minute, man.
Been doing for us. He's got like 450 videos and stuff. So why don't you, Max? Why don't you go ahead and lead this one a little bit?
All right, man. Well, hey, like we always do, and I consider you law enforcement, man. You know, you guys, even though you're not necessarily law enforcement, but you do sort of enforce the law, man. So thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
You know,
you're filling in gaps that and doing things that the regular, other not regular, but the standard service like cops and other things, they don't have the ability to kind of cover all of it. So
yeah,
I would say I would consider we're not really law enforcement, but if you want to use that term, I would say we're the gray area of law enforcement.
Oh, there you go. I like it. Gray area of law enforcement. So how'd you even get into this type of thing, man?
Long story short, I originally tried to become a marshal. It was a hiring freeze at the time. It was years back when there was a government freeze on government. It was a freeze on government jobs. So I started researching, and bounty hunting came up. It was the next best thing to kind of being a marshal. You got to travel, and on top of that, you kind of work for yourself. So I looked into it. I got a license in Virginia. Got somebody that gave me a chance, and it's been uphill since then. I was blessed. I found my niche at an early age.
Wow.
So it actually started in Hampton, Virginia, while I was in school.
So you're actually from Virginia. I just thought you were from Ohio.
I'm from Cleveland, but I went to school in Virginia, and I got my license in Virginia.
Wow.
I actually started bounty hunting in the state of Virginia.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been doing the actual bounty hunting itself?
What are we? It's 2023. It's going on 12 years now, man.
Wow.
Oh man.
So, and you did a lot of times we have people like this, they come from law enforcement. You just decided to just jump in without even starting with that first?
Yeah, I had no prior experience with law enforcement. The only experience I had was doing security in strip clubs.
Oh, wow.
What honestly can prepare you for my job?
I'm sure it can, because a lot of the people that go in there are the same ones you're probably seeing the next day. Like,
exactly.
Like, I remember you from the strip club. You used to never tip those women.
You're that son of a bitch. All right.
You'd slip them once, motherfucker.
You've been fucking with the church's money now. We're taking
with the church's money on the pole, man. Yeah.
That's go ahead, man.
I was going to say, so you got into this 12 years ago. When did you decide to start going through the YouTube thing and getting that going?
Honestly, so I started in Virginia, and then I moved back to Ohio to be close to my daughter. So right when I graduated from college, probably that was like 2015, I think. It wasn't even, probably about 2013. I moved back to Ohio. So right when I moved back to Ohio and got my license and I immediately started recording. I already had a plan. I knew what I wanted to do. At that time, everybody was, talking about a dog at that time. Mm-hmm. And I knew I had a different style to show the world. So I had a plan in my head already. So as soon as I got out of college and I realized football wasn't going to be it, I moved to Ohio, and I had a plan already. I got a flip phone, and we started recording.
You used to record with a flip phone?
Got a flip phone, and it was on, man.
Okay. Now, this ain't 2003. It's 2013, right?
Yeah, I mean, flip phone. Look, you know what? You're right.
Listen, I'm not mad at you, dude, because I still got a flip phone.
Yeah.
That's
We're
all I
talking
could
about
afford at the time. That's what I could afford.
we're talking about a flip
think it
phone
was like-
camera, man. You don't know how
Yeah,
those.
I think I was like on 580p.
Well, you remember this phone does record too, so this was
Yeah, but see, Max, this is the thing about it. This is a visual thing. 580p, it's like the resolution. That shit's like old. Like now it's like 1080p or 4K. Yeah, he's working on a flip phone doing that. But shit, man, you obviously have a style that people enjoy. Because you have a decent amount of I mean, compared to our little hole in the wall here, you got a shit ton of followers.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we that's because we say shit that gets us into trouble. So
man, that's the best site, man. Unfiltered. You know, filtered.
Absolutely.
People vibe with you more. People can relate. You know, so that's the best way. In my opinion, that's the best way.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, do you have how do you record now? Do you have a camera crew or do you have just?
Oh, now I got a camera guy now. We record all 4K. Yeah, we rolling full legit now. So I've thank God I've made it to the point where I don't need a camera phone no more, and we got us a nice, very cost efficient camera that records in 4K, and trying to provide the best quality of content that we possibly can.
Now,
and I was just gonna say your cameraman can run, right? Just because I know there's been a few where you've actually had to go take off running after somebody.
Oh yeah, he's in shape. So like when he first started, and we had to run. He was nowhere to be found. So you know, I talked a lot of shit to him, and he's in the gym. He's getting it hard. He's not getting in shape because of me. He's getting in shape for his own purposes. But
that's the way to do it.
It's helped with you know, us hunting. He's been able to get out the car and run and not be dead tired. Also being able to hold that camera for hours at a time, you know. So he's in shape now. He's in shape.
That's good. It's like a new job requirement. It's like must be able to run after fuckface pedophiles or whatever, you know.
I mean, honestly, it's 100. Yeah, you're right. My cameraman does need to be athletic.
Well, it's funny because it says right here that the life of a bodybuilding bounty hunter, because like I've seen bounty hunters before, you know, like they're like these skinny as reeds motherfuckers. Like they're like you must scare the shit out of people when just because you're just ripped, man. Like I'm saying, like bodybuilding, like you're not like some of these guys like, well,
right. So honestly, being the size I am helps so much.
Yeah.
I am able to get myself out of so many situations just by my presence and my stature. Now, that doesn't mean shit. People test you. Guns don't give a fuck about size.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But the normal human, when I'll come in my presence, they're like, let me think twice about this. This could go a different way, you know? So just your presence alone when people, because men size each other up. That's what we do. So when a guy comes in and he looks at me, he's sizing me up. He like, okay, he might snap my head. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm a nice guy, but in their head, they're like, I don't know what he could do because look at him. So I pride myself on having that physical presence when I walk in somewhere where someone thinks twice. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Shit, yeah,
okay.
And Max, this dude fucking he's ripped, obviously. He even says in his channel info, and you can just see it, but. Man,
the other guy who works with you is pretty big too. What is it? D, the guy with the real deep voice?
Well, I'm not going to shit on his palate, but they're very slim and athletic built guys. They're nowhere even in the same frame as where I'm at as far as size wise.
Yeah,
and that's no shade to them. It's just that they're not. They're more athletic built than anything.
Well, it's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, so they do have. Okay, so they got some definition. Then it's not just
but you're just because someone's like, you know.
Well, that's it. Okay, now, cruise control kind of dropped little hints to you, but obviously we're both visually impaired. I don't see it all. So when I hear that guy's voice, there's the one dude who works with you. I don't know. He kind of sounds like this. You know what I'm saying? He's got that kind of voice. And I'm like, oh, that's a big motherfucker. I wouldn't want, but apparently he's.
Well, that's an interesting thing. I was go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, D. That's an interesting kind of thing, though, man, because like you said, guys size each other up. Max just sizes people up by how deep their voice is.
Yeah, what they sound like.
So yeah, like,
So,
yeah,
you
like,
know, if I hear his voice, I'm like, oh, that's a scary sounding motherfucker, man. I wouldn't want to fuck with him.
he could be 5'3" and weigh $120, and Mac's like, I'm not screwing with that guy.
Wait, so is that just verbally, or you size a guy up by his tone in person?
Tone and verbally, how he comes across. I mean, D definitely sounds like he doesn't take any shit. Like, hey man, come here, court office, or what does he always say? Court appointed officer. So when he does that, it's like, oh shit, this guy means business. Fuck, I wouldn't want him coming through my front door, you know. And same with Dave, man. Shout out to David, because he's a scary sounding motherfucker too, man.
Dave's mean. Dave doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Dave's a mean guy, but he's a good guy. He's just when he's working, he's on it. Yeah.
He's great with the comebacks, though. I like that one guy when he was like, "You fucking dickwads," and Dave's like, "Oh, gee, what grade are you in?" or whatever he said.
the witty comebacks.
Yeah.
I think Dave's been watching me, man. He's been coming back with the witty comebacks, man. Yeah. See, one of my things is I'm very sarcastic asshole, but I'm very respectful. So when people say stuff, I respond in a very calm tone, but in an asshole way. And it just it infuriates them so much. I've mastered passive aggressiveness and just I call it what do I call it? A calm. I'm very calm and very what do you call it?
Collected.
Calm and aggressive. I'm a calm, aggressive person, if that makes sense.
No, you know what? Because obviously I love your videos and how way you come across. Like these people will be screaming at you, and the more you just start hitting them with, intelligent shit, the angrier they seem to get at you.
Think about it. If you ever been in an argument with somebody and they're yelling at the top of their voice, and they're not hearing shit you're saying, and you're just like, yeah, okay, that's it. It fucking infuriates them, man, and you win the conversation.
I know. I had this. It was a situation that happened to me. I had a crazy 6th grade teacher. She used to scream at me all the time. And I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to try being, instead of getting upset, I'm just going to be really calm. And I noticed the calmer I was, and I learned this shit at 11 years old, that damn, this pisses her off even more. This is great. I actually got control. So I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. And if people master that, especially in my field, police officers, if the person is getting raising their level of intensity and you stay at your level and you don't go where they're going, it de-escalates the situation so much that you don't even realize how much it de-escalates the situation, man. And if people can master that, man, it'll be a lot less trouble.
That's an interesting thing, though, is because like you obviously a lot. I've seen, we've all watched other bounty hunters and people like doing this on YouTube, and some of them come off like they enjoy the toughness.
Wait. Let me ask you this: who have you watched? Because you say YouTube and bounty hunters. It's not that many of us on YouTube.
Well, there's. So did you ever see Stu Peters? He used to do his what was it? Twin Cities apprehension team.
Ooh, I'm not hip to Stu Peters, no.
Oh.
So I'm hip to my guys out and RIP just died.
Scott from Bounty Hunter or
Bounty Hunter
boot camp. Bounty Hunter boot camp. Yep.
He was a good guy, man. I talked to him frequently, man. He was a good guy. RIP to him. He was a good guy. There's some dudes out in Texas I recently just started talking to. Bond Daddy, I think they was on Dog a little bit. They seem cool and legit. But it's not a lot of legit guys out here. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, you got the Patty Mayo types.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, funny story though.
Okay.
I was talking shit to Patty Mayo, him and Bounty Hunter D. And I was like, I'll fight both y'all in the ring. And he actually seen the message. He didn't respond though.
Oh, he didn't respond to you?
Nah, man.
Well, shit, he probably saw the pictures too. And that's what where I was going with my statement is that there's you handle it in a calm way, but a lot of people would think, oh, well, you probably use your physicality to intimidate people more than that, but you're actually not. You're using your sense of humor and your calmness to keep people from losing their shit. Because, like you said, a gun doesn't give a shit how big you are, right?
No, it does not.
You know,
and then at the end of the day, these people are not going to jail for life. I see a lot of people I deal with on the streets, and if you treated them wrong in some form or fashion, they're going to remember that, and you got to watch your back. So I try to treat people with respect. I'm stern. If you fuck me over, I'm gonna give you what I gotta give you. But on just a normal, natural day, I try to treat people with respect. So when I see them out, there's no animosity. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Well, I'll tell you, the one thing I had to commend you on, speaking of keeping composure and whatnot, there was one a couple seasons ago. It was a white woman, older white woman. You were in the house looking for her son or somebody like that. He wasn't there. And of course, she starts dropping the N-bomb at you. And you kept it real cool, man. I was like, wow, dude, you really kept your composure. I know most people would have just sent them overboard. You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, I've heard worse than that. You gotta come shit, you gotta come better than that.
It's unoriginal. That's pretty damn unoriginal, actually. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
like an
older white woman calling me a racial slur. That's every day. I mean, you got to come better than that.
Right.
They're like they call you nigger. I'm like, that's it.
Wow, well, where'd you get that from? Like the 1860s? Ooh, wow, real original there.
That's weak. You didn't even make me squint. I mean, golly. So no, that stuff doesn't bother me, man. It ain't nothing. That's when they get mad and have nothing else to say.
Yeah.
And that's when people want a response out of you. And it doesn't, I need something good. Like say, be like, your show sucks. I'll be like, what?
or your humor isn't funny. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, you can call me whatever you want. Don't say my show sucks and don't say my shit is fake. That gets me. But other shit, yeah. You call me fake, I have a conversation with you.
That's crazy. So people do that though. People do come at you like, oh, this is all staged and shit.
Yes, and it's fucking annoying as hell, man. It's like, how much real can I get? I'm giving you people's names. Golly, So yeah, that's the only thing that bothers me.
That's a lot of keyboard gangsters, though, man. They sit in their basement and they critique everything, and it's just like, dude, you don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about, dude.
It's just annoying, though, man. It is, because I take pride in enjoying what I do and making it real and realistic and giving y'all raw. So when somebody says this is script or it's fake, it does bother me. I'm not gonna lie, it does.
Man, that's well, you had this that comedian on there with you one time. He was funny. You got to bring him around more often.
Oh, Alex Thomas? Oh, man. Shout out to Alex, man. He's a legendary comedian. I had the privilege of him coming on the show. Like I said, he's been in Hollywood. He's been on a ton of movies and shows. It was an experience having him come on the show, man. He was fucking hilarious. There was actual times where I'm like, yo, I'm talking to the guys, Floyd and D. I'm like, yo, all right, everybody, shut the fuck up. We got to get serious. We got to hunt. Because there was so much laughter going on. I'm like, all right, everybody shut the fuck up. Let's get serious about to hit a house. And he would still say something funny. He was too fucking funny.
Well, I like how you woke him up because he was in the hotel and he overslept or something, and you just got the key to his room or something.
So I'll give you the story behind that. So he didn't think what I did was real. He was another one.
He's another one of them. Oh shit.
He didn't think, like, he was like, all right, we're gonna go to ride along, but he didn't know how real this shit was. So I was like, all right, I'll be at your hotel bright, early, boom, ready to go. So I get there, I'll talk to the person at the desk, I get the key, I got my vest on, I show my information, and I make up this story like I'm looking for so-and-so. They like, okay, go ahead. I get in there. He's like, what the fuck? How did you get in here? So y'all didn't see this part. He was like, yo, seriously, tell me, how did you get in here? I was like, yo, this is what the fuck I do. So at that point, he was like, okay, this shit's serious. He got in my room. He's like, I'm a celebrity. And he got in my room without me knowing. So at that point, he was like, okay, this is serious.
So then he took you. So what did he think when you offered? Because I remember it was at his show. You guys were backstage and you said, hey, you want to come for a ride along tomorrow? And so what did he think you were going to do with him?
He knew he was going to ride along, but people don't really understand what it is like in actually. It's one thing watching it on TV, on YouTube, but actually experiencing it and being around the people and the being in fucked up situations and crazy houses and people cussing you out. It's different from just watching it. Mm-hmm. So he actually experienced like when you invade someone's privacy when they're asleep in a vulnerable state and they're like, get the fuck up. And he's like, what the hell? He's like, okay, this shit's real. So he wasn't expecting that whatsoever.
Well, you've done that to a few suspects too. I've seen that.
I plead the fifth.
It's all on film, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say your videos show it all, man.
That's gotta be interesting too, though. Like they like about how you have to actually kind of walk. Do you even consider the camera being on you when you're doing this? Like, is that something that you have to obviously have to be aware of it? But how aware of it are you? And do you think it affects anything in how you can do your job?
Honestly, I don't give a fuck. The camera's on. I'm gonna do my normal.
Yeah.
Now I will say this, and obviously you guys, anybody has common sense know there is shit that I can't put on camera. There is conversations. There is shit that I do that I can't put on camera. I mean, be honest. Think about this. I'm not saying I do illegal shit, but I'm gonna say this. Think about detectives. You ever seen these movies, these cop movies with these detectives? They go in deep undercover, and sometimes you have to get on the level of the people that you're dealing with so that you can find someone. So a lot of times I gotta get in deep with shit, and I gotta go in and portray a certain image and do certain things for me to fit in, for people to trust me, so that I can get some type of information. So you can imagine I can't put that on film.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
If you get my drift.
Yeah,
it's the gray area.
So how much? Obviously, there's some editing that has to go involved. But how much would you say is edited about? I mean, you guys have to streamline stuff because a lot of times you're probably waiting or trying to find someone and it's not coming up. Like how deep is the editing process? Like when you do a video, how long does it take to get before it goes up after you get done with it?
I'm gonna say average 5 hours.
Oh wow.
5 to 6 hours. Yeah, me and my editor, we sit down for hours and we edit because, like I said, I mean, there's things I do that I can't put out there. You know what I mean? So I just can't. There may be information I can't put out there. There may be some tactics that I use that I can't put out there that maybe people don't agree with. And I mean, that's just the reality of shit. I mean, you can't play, but there's no rule book for me. You know, so sometimes I got to get deep. I got to get dirty with shit, and then I got to do stuff to find people, you know? So I can't necessarily put that on camera. Or there may be people giving me information. I'll tell y'all this. A lot of times when I'm doing the videos, the way I catch people is not really how I catch them. I make up and I fabricate stories because I got to protect the people to give me the information. And that's just the reality of it. I'll make up an entire story how I found someone just to protect the person that gave me the information so that they're safe. Because this shit's real and I don't want somebody to end up dead because they gave me some information that would eat in my conscience.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, you do have to protect those that helped you out with.
Well, because they can be seen and those videos are going to be on there. So if they're actually on the video,
correct.
Then that's an interesting line to draw because, like you said, it's not just you who's being affected; it's someone else is on there.
Exactly.
And or someone else sees someone that they that guy's a pedophile or whatever, or he did this or that, and and they can go after even the people that are being looked into by you. So it's an interesting kind of thing that you have to deal with probably there sometimes. Like, what do I put on? What do I hold back? When I do my videos.
That is interesting. Well, and I noticed another thing. Speaking of rules, so whenever you're going to serve a warrant, you always call police and notify them that you're in the area. Is that always been a thing, or is this something new that you started doing? Or
that is a law that all bounty hunters have to abide by.
Okay.
And I'm not sure with other states, but in Ohio, and I'm sure there's other states too, you have to alert the local PD that you're in the area and what you're doing. Reasoning behind that is, think about this. I go to another state. I'm at someone's house, not even another state, someone's house, period. I go to someone's house. You got 3 armed black men. And you guys know how I dress, and you know how everybody else dress. We look like fucking, I mean, some people think we're fucking goons or thugs, you know what I mean? So you gotta let the PD know, hey, we're in town. So in case they get a call they know what's up. They don't pull up to the scene, and there's guys with guns, you know, because that can end bad.
Right. Big black dudes with guns.
Right.
Well, and
That's
obviously, yeah.
That's by law, so we got to do that by law.
Okay, because that's, you know, like I said, the other bounty hunters channels, like we were talking about Twin Cities Apprehension Team, and bless you, and the other guy, the one who Bounty Hunter Boot Camp. You know, they never showed that part, so this is the first time I've seen it was on your channel. You know, when you would call police,
right,
notify them.
And
But,
again, I don't know if they have to do it, but you know, it's you should do it.
right, ethically.
Well, because they're not going to be able to know who you are. You could say who you are there, but in the heat of the moment, who fucking knows? And if
you don't want to be at a spot hunting and the cops roll up and they don't know you there and they just see people with guns.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a safety precaution.
That's,
you know, you can get shot. I mean, literally, you can get shot. It's happened.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
And if we don't call ahead of time, you could get charged. I mean, that's a crime on our behalf. So we got to let them know.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's well, then you get some cops who don't know the law. I know there were a few ones where like something you had recently. Remember, the cop was outside talking to you guys saying, well, you know, you really can't just be going into people's houses like this. And
oh yeah, so man, it is so many. A lot of cops don't know bail law at all. A lot of cops don't know bail law, and it becomes a hassle sometimes. It becomes a problem. A lot of times they don't even want to know the law. Mm-hmm. So you get situations where we get to a house, and this just happened actually to me. I'll give you an example. So I just had to boot my door in really a couple of days ago. And it was a small town, and they're not used to dealing with bondsmen. So I boot the door in, the lady's fucking hysterical. She's like, I'm gonna press charges, motherfucker, and all this shit. The cop calls me, and he's like digging in my ass. He's kind of like, you know, you can't do that. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. And I'm trying to explain to him, yo, I can do this. Look up the law. Do this and do that. A lot of them are ignorant to the law, bail law, and a lot of them don't care to even look it up. They just go to their sergeant, and their sergeant will go to the law director. So the detective calls me. He's flipping out. He's saying he's going to charge me with this and that. And it wound up, they charged me with breaking and entering and criminal damage. And anyway, all this shit gets dropped. And it happens probably twice a month, to be honest with you.
Wow.
So it's quite common then, really.
It is.
So like you literally have people just like charging you and you just get dropped. That's common enough where you're like, they're gonna charge me, so you don't even worry about it anymore.
Yeah, I've had probably at least 5 warrants put out on me already.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they actually arrest you? Do you actually go to jail?
I wish they would have. It would have been Akron's Bounty Tanks Akron Police Department.
You're like, go ahead and do it.
Wow.
I'll be buying a new 4K camera in a couple of weeks.
I'm telling you right now. I'm like, y'all arrest me on if I go to jail, oh man. For one, I'm gonna have to start knocking people out and put me in solitary.
So how is? Go ahead, man. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say, how is your relationship with most police? I mean, most police. How do you feel like? Do you feel like it's a pretty good one most of the time, or is it just a pain in the ass?
In Akron, it's good. All the cops know who I am, except the new ones, so we're good. So it's a pretty good relationship. They when they hear I'm in the area, they just kind of stay the fuck away. They're like, we don't want to be on camera. We don't know what we just want to stay out the way. We know what he's doing. He's professional. Call us if you need us. So Akron is good. Cleveland's a good. Really, my area is okay.
Once you venture out, like if you went to Detroit or something, that might be an issue, huh?
Detroit, no. The only time it's an issue is when I'm in areas that are not used to dealing with bail bonds. That's it. So Detroit is cool. California, down south, they love bondsmen. But you know how you have the inner city, the big cities, and then you had those little outskirts, them country areas.
Oh yeah.
That's where the problem comes from. Where the areas where 5 cops on patrol every day.
Oh, the Barney
That's
Fife
the
cops.
situation. Yeah.
I'm curious. At a side quest, I'm curious. So you say you're in the Akron, Cleveland area, right?
Yes.
You ever go anywhere and do anything around Warren?
I have, and it sucks out there.
Oh man, my grandparents lived in Warren.
Really?
Yeah. So I used to go out there all the time. So around the Cleveland area, we'd hit up when Geauga Lake was around and shit like that.
Oh, that's back in the day, Geauga Lake.
Geauga Lake. It's not even like that's like I said. So that we the hot dog shop down there. It'd just be funny if I saw an episode and you were like blessing somebody at the hot dog, which is their famous like hot dog place in Warren. I don't know if you know.
Oh shit, you're right. The hot dog spot Warren. You're right.
Yeah.
Is this still there?
Yeah, it should be.
That is crazy.
It's like the only landmark there. It's the only thing worth going there for. From what
Man, that's crazy. Wow, your Warren's a wild place.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unlicensed bondsmen running around there.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, they don't like bondsmen out in Warren just because there's a lot of unlicensed bondsmen. And there's just people out there being renegades, shooting tires and all type of wild shit. So they don't like bondsmen. Needless to say.
It's interesting. So meaning if they're not licensed, obviously they do a bunch of other unethical shit too.
Man, it's pretty wild. That's all I'm gonna say. It's pretty wild.
Wow. Well, I noticed too, you've mentioned this a few times on the show. You've had people that say, well, wait, you're a black man, you're arresting people, and why are you doing that to your own people? It's which is stupid, that they even say shit like that. But man, could you elaborate on that a little bit?
I mean, to be honest, it's just the mentality of what do you say? It's the mentality of the community.
Being very politically correct, man.
Yeah, that's good though.
And urban communities, anybody with a badge is frowned upon. Whether you're doing good in the community, whether you're not, that's just the mentality of people. If you got a badge, it's fuck you, you're the police. And now I will say this, a lot of the older people that's in the street gang, the older dope boys, they understand the importance of having a bondsman. We are kind of like, if you're in the streets, you want to have a good relationship with your attorney, and you want to have a good relationship with a bondsman. One, because you're in the streets, and these are the two people that are going to keep you out of jail. The older people, the old heads, what they call them, the OGs, they understand it. I have relationships with a lot of old school drug dealers that been in the game and they're trying to get out, and I got relationships with them and they handle their business. They go to court. It's the young motherfuckers that I have issues with. They don't respect anything. It's a problem. You got a badge, fuck you. And those are the people that I have the most issue with, the young people, man. So it's just a mentality, man. It's and a lot of it comes from the music. Fuck the police. And of course I'm not the police, but because I have a badge, it's fuck me. And then it's because another reason, I'm young, I'm urban, and when they see me arresting people, they just, oh, fuck him, he the police, he this and that. And it's just one of the, it's the bullshit that comes with it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, or I'm sure what you hear a lot of time, a wannabe police officer, right?
Wannabe police officer.
Yeah, like when you provide a service that needs to be done, and it's allowing the police officer to actually do their job better.
Correct.
So it's like, oh, you're just a what? Well, what
so
do you do?
It's two sides of the fence. I look at it like this. There's gonna be people that's like, fuck you, you're a police, you arrest people. And then the other side of that fence is gonna be, yo, this guy's doing something positive. He's a good guy. He's showing he's doing good in the community. He's helping people. This is a good role model for somebody with a badge. And a lot of people see that. You know what I mean? So the people that see that and respect it and like, yo, thank you. You didn't do this. You didn't put a gun in my face. Those are the people I gravitate to. The motherfuckers is like, oh, fuck you. Hey, it is what it is. your mindset's fucked up. It is. I can't change your mindset. Maybe one day you'll get better. Until then, I'm sorry. You stay over there. And that's just what it is.
That's wasn't there a guy recently that was talking about, oh, if he comes to my house, we're gonna have a shootout? I think you posted about it on Facebook.
Oh yeah. That's all the time, man. Everybody wants to have a shootout. Everybody wants to be a goon, and it's just not happening.
Well, I like how they'll taunt you through some of their so on social media. Sometimes they'll go live. I think you talked about a few of them that were talking about, yeah, Tank thinks he's gotten close to me and I'll show his bitch ass and da 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 whatever.
So you're gonna show his bitch ass by going on social media.
Yeah, they'll go on social media talking shit.
There's pros and cons of having a reality show. One, the one con is everybody's watching this shit and everybody wants their 10 minutes of fame. And I get a lot of people just skip court because they want to be on fucking camera. So that's the downfall of it. It sucks. I mean, it does. When I come around, they're like, oh, fuck you, I ain't going to court. And they make a game out of it. It's like, all right. Like, I have, true story, I have people that call me to this day and be like, yo, I had the best episode, didn't I? I'm like, motherfucker, this ain't a competition. This is not a competition, man. They be like, I had the best episodes, didn't I? So people are now getting to the point where it's like, all right, I can give him the best run and get the most views. I can become famous. Let's do it.
That's funny.
He's like, I'm going to jail, but I'm on his most popular page. Yeah.
Well, you had one guy, I think it was a rapper. And he was trying to do that to sort of push his rap career a little bit, I think.
Why did he start busting rhymes up?
Yep.
That's
so. Yeah, it was a guy that was rap, and I helped him out getting some shows and booking. He was a good dude, man. He didn't turn himself out. I caught him, but he was a good dude, man. So I try to help him out.
Did he start busting rhymes out on video, yo, what, yo, I'm on YouTube? Okay, let me.
No, he didn't do that. He started freestyle. Well, you know what? We did freestyle on camera. We did. He actually did freestyle on camera, yeah. But I started getting him bookings. He started getting picked up for jobs and stuff. So that's what I like to see, man. Somebody get some success.
Here's the other thing, man, because you rap as well. You actually have an album out, man. Talk about that a little bit.
Oh, shit.
I mean, this is me. I rap about what. So everything I talk about actually goes on. I'm not one of those, and it kind of correlates with my videos. It's real, it's raw. Everything I talk about is real. Is either going through my life or I'm trying to motivate some people, man. I don't promote violence. I am strictly against violence, 100%, man. So I tell my life story, what I might be going on. I deal with normal shit like normal men do. You know what I mean? So I tell my stories, what's going on, but at the same time, I want to motivate the youth. I want them to hear me speak and put some type of motivation and positivity in them too. So I mix it up. I talk about real life shit, but at the same time, I'm gonna motivate you.
Man, and has that always been something you've been doing, or have you just kind of decided now, like, hey, man, you know what? I can rap. I can put shit together. When did you finally jump? Have you always been, spitting?
Nah, so I've always wanted to do music. So it came a period probably 2 years ago. I was just at a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm getting older. Life is short. What are you afraid of? Just do it. Because you got to understand what I do for a living doesn't kind of correlate with rapping. Rapping, everybody assumes it's the street life. It kind of, it's like a conflict of interest a little bit. You know what I mean? So I was scared to do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get really bad feedback if I start rapping because of what I do. And I just got to the point where I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, man.
Whoever likes it, likes it. If you don't like it, don't fucking listen to it. Well, that was just it.
Well, I think you should just rap about what you do as a bounty hunter. Like, you hide from me. I'm going to come find your bitch ass, whatever. But there was actually there was a song you used. I think it was on one of your earlier seasons. It was called Kick Door. And, a guy I don't know who did that song, man, but that was I love that song. And I was like, damn, I wish I couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, yep. My original theme song with Amir. It's on iTunes. It's everywhere. It's called Kick Door. Yep.
And what's the guy's name? Amir?
His name's Amir. He's the one that produced it. Yep. He's the one that
Oh, okay.
produced it.
So if I look
Yeah,
that up,
but that's all I talk about really is what's going on in my life or hunting. That's it.
man. Well, that's and you guys should do it. You should collab, the two of you. You and Amir get on that track together.
I tried to get him. He's a producer though, so he's just gonna stay behind the scenes.
Well, who was the guy rapping on the song?
That's me
on the Kick Door song?
Yeah. Wait. You talking about the?
This was like the first season.
How does it go? How does it go?
It's a Kick Door. We're gonna do it. It's real, like old school sounding almost.
Yeah, that's me. That's all me.
That was you?
Yeah, the old Kick Door song is all me. That's all me. Yep.
Oh wow. Okay, I love that. So yeah, it was like I don't remember any lyrics specifically, but I just know it had a real old school vibe to it. It didn't sound like anything new, and I was like, "This is hard. What the? Who is this?"
Yeah, that was all me, man. That was all me. Just talking shit.
And it had scratching in it, I believe, in the hook.
Oh, yep.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that. You had kind of a more of an aggressive flow on that, actually.
Man, I was really mad when I was talking. I really wanted to express how I was feeling.
Dude, okay.
Kick it in, God damn it.
I'm gonna have to look for that because I love that. That was like my favorite shit. Wow. You know, man, it was something else. Oh, I was gonna ask you too. At the beginning of this season, you had a guy come into your office and he was screaming about I want my money, and he actually tried to fight with you. What was the story with that? Why did he even do this?
You mean the guy that came in my office?
The crackhead guy, yeah.
All right. One of the misconstrued situations that happens is when you go through the court, they give you a percentage of your money back. When you go through a bondsman, there is no money back whatsoever. So a lot of times these people go through us and they just assume that they're going to get their money back. And the court doesn't know how we operate. Like the court and me are on two separate occasions. Like they don't know how we work whatsoever. So they'll be like, yeah, you get your money back because that's what they do. So they'll tell people, yeah, call the bondsman to get your money back. So they'll call us thinking that they get some type of money back. Now, despite us telling them there's no money back when they're doing the application, most people don't listen to us when we're doing the application. They just want to get their loved one out. They're not even paying attention to shit. So when they get to the point where they're calling me like, hey, the case is over. Can I get my money back? I'm like, yo, there's no fucking money back. What are you talking about? That's when the bullshit happened. So that was just a situation where he thought that he was going to get his money back because of what he was told. And it wound up escalating. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because I couldn't figure out. I was like, why is he coming in your office looking for money? It shouldn't be the other way around. You know, obviously you're going after him.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, man. So, and then he was a drug addict. So he pops up and he's fucking high, asking for money. So it's just a recipe for the disaster.
Wow.
All right. So we got to ask these questions. I got to ask, what is the craziest shit you've experienced? Like, if you could rank them, maybe a one or two top craziest shit you've ever on camera or off camera. If you can say off camera, but anything like, what is like just like the holy shit? Any holy shit moments where you're like, oh, this is what am I doing this for?
Man, so one moment that sticks out, and it's not the one I got shot at. I was arresting a guy who was in a wheelchair and he had a colostomy bag. And I'll never forget this shit. I'll never forget this shit, man, because it was the most craziest shit ever. He was like, I'm not going nowhere, motherfucker. So me and Tony hunting, Tony just takes the block off the wheelchair and just start rolling him. Because he's like, I ain't going nowhere. Fuck y'all. So we just take the brake off and just roll him to the car. He's screaming, help, kidnap. So we're in the hood. So everybody's looking out like, yeah, that's not kidnap. So he's screaming. So the guy's in the wheelchair. So we like, okay, we got to pick him up, put him in the car. I go to grab his leg to pick him up. There's a fucking colostomy bag that he did not tell us. It explodes in my fucking face all over. No. I'm talking. This is the most disgusting shit that you can ever experience. Besides someone just literally getting on top of you and just pissing his shit on you, this would have to be the next thing close. I mean, it was fucking.
So
I'm
it was,
still traumatized to this day.
so it wasn't just a urine bag; it was an actual colostomy.
It was shit, right?
It was actually.
Oh,
So I grab it because I don't know. It explodes all over me. I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, he's just fucking laughing. He was like, it was like, he's disabled. So I'm like, I'm trying to be cool with this guy. I'm gonna be too disrespectful. I'm like, fuck this guy. He should have told me he had a fucking colostomy bag. He's laughing because I fucking human feces in my face.
Oh,
So,
not even, but just not even real human feces, like fucking partial human.
oh my god, it was terrible, man. Then after that, the fucking bag leaked the whole way. So it's just piss and shit in the car. Then we get to the courthouse. The colostomy bags. This motherfucker must have ate something because then it fills back up. So we're in the courthouse, and I guess I punctured it because I picked them up. So now it's leaking in the courthouse. The fucking deputies are like, yo, Tank, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, this is your problem now.
That's fucking crazy, dude. It's like, so the next week you got someone's pointing a gun at your head. You're like, dude, you ain't got nothing.
After that, that's you plateaued at that point.
Yeah,
it was terrible, man. It was terrible. It was one of the worst situations I've ever experienced, man.
It's God. And he didn't have like a spare bag. Like you guys couldn't go like, well, can we get somebody to change that so we get him a new bag so it doesn't leak?
Yeah, I don't think they got spare colostomy bags. I mean, I might be wrong. Might be some new shit out.
Shit,
you got a spare colostomy bag?
I don't know. I mean, how does it work? Do you just dump it out and then reuse it, or how?
Who fucking? It's not PTSD. It's PCSD. Post colostomy stress disorder. Just God, you go home and you're waking up in a cold sweat. If you got a lady friend or whatever, what's wrong, honey? Is it about the time you got shot at? No, no, man. Give me a napkin. Give me a towel.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty fucking nice. Like I burnt I got rid of the clothes. If I could have took my skin off and burned it, I would have. I mean, it was pretty fucking wild, man. He thought it was hilarious.
God damn. And you had to walk around like that because it wasn't like you could go clean yourself up. You know?
I couldn't. I was walking around with a shitty situation.
Oh, man, dude.
God damn.
Look, I'm walking around very pissed off, literally.
Yeah. Dude, wow.
Literally. So, that's probably the most one that sticks out just because it was so disgusting.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, God, it's in your face, right? It actually got on your face.
It got in my face. I might have swallowed something.
Oh, God.
I don't even want to. Oh, dude.
Wow. Well, you just made my night, man. I'm sorry.
Good. Your misery helped him make his night, man.
Well, as far as comedy goes.
Oh, man, dude.
I wouldn't wish to find no enemy.
Oh, man.
I'm sure. Damn.
Oh, well, man.
So, one more thing here. I've noticed too, you talk a lot on especially on the newer episodes where like there's one now where the guy is you're trying to work with him too, but he put his house up for collateral because he had a family member that went to jail or whatever. And because I actually had a friend that did that and they wound up losing their house. What would you say to somebody who's thinking of doing something like that?
So say that again.
So in other words, like you got a lot of people now that are on a few episodes that I've seen where they've actually put up their house for a collateral, to get family members out of jail, and then they don't show up to court. So, I mean, there's one particular guy I've seen you really trying to work with him. You know what I mean? You don't want to take his house, but what would you say to somebody who's thinking of like, oh, well, shit, I'll get my brother out of jail. I'll just put my house up, man, as collateral. What would you recommend that or no?
Man, it's more so like it's family, but I'll tell somebody like, look, dig deep into this situation, really understand what will happen if this person doesn't go, and really think about, is this the decision you want to make? and you know the person you're getting out. Is this person gonna fuck you or not? And I tell them like, yo, think about this. I'm not thirsty about the money. Just think about, would this person really fuck you over? So I always tell them that, because I tell them like, hey, if he leave, it's your ass. Ain't no he did this, ain't no pulling out your pockets, it's your ass. So I'm really black and white with people to make them really sit there and think about it. Like, do I really want to get him out? And a lot of times they sit there, they be like, you know what? You're right. I'm not getting this motherfucker out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what happened. This person I know put their house up thinking, oh, this person's not going to fuck me. And they sure the fuck did. And they took their house. So,
Shit,
yep.
man.
That's exactly what it is. So, I mean, I got a situation right now where, you know, obviously you watched the episode where there's a guy on the run for $50,000, and the co-signer, you know, he signed and he owns the home. So if I don't produce this person to the court here soon, I'm going to file a lien on this house, and I'm going to take his fucking house, and I'm going to sell it, and then, you know, get my 50,000, and then whatever's left, I'll give it back to him. So I mean, it's you got to be careful who you sign for. I mean, people don't understand how serious it is. You can't just co-sign for somebody on a bond, you know.
No.
right.
Just like it's no different from co-signing for somebody on a car loan or something. It's just, I mean, there is a difference. You
Yeah,
can
big.
go,
You might
you
lose
can
some
go to
shit.
jail. But
Well,
in the context of, you can't just get out the contract. What I mean.
Well, I see you're really trying to work with this guy, with the co-signer. You know what I mean? Like you're not playing, you're not being a hard ass. You're like, look, dude, tell me what I need to know. Like you really don't seem to want to take his house, but you're like, dude, you got me with my back against the wall. Don't do
Man,
this shit.
I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to take this guy's livelihood, but it's like, bro, like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't take it long. So you're going to have to figure this out, man. So either I take this house, or you figure out where, you know, your buddy is.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
But I work with people, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I can definitely tell that. So, man,
I do want. I guess we'll wrap this up here, but first, I did wanted to see what's going on. Anything new going on with you? I did notice that you actually have a new, only episode 3 of Tank Top. Is that like some kind of it's like a podcast you're working on? Or what else is going on and that you want to promote or just throw out there, or just see what's going on with you?
I got the just the podcast going on. I'm about to revamp it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it right now. That the shows, man, it's nothing really new going on. Just kind of keeping up what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to keep what I got going on going.
any new music coming?
I am going to drop a new album, so
Okay. And the current one, what's it called? So people can check it out if they want to.
see, I got Skeletons. Oh, The Other Side.
The Other Side. Okay.
Yeah, The
Okay.
Other Side. So if you want to hear what's going on in my life, then go check out The Other Side. And it's real actual music talking about what I'm doing in life, hunting. Basically, you know how you hear music from different artists and it's talking about thug shit and they in the streets and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get that, but it's coming from the other side of the street.
So in other words,
And that's
from the non-thugged out dude, like being the
Exactly.
bounty hunter, you know?
Exactly. So you hear the people talking about they selling drugs and running from the cops and all that. Now you're gonna hear the other side of it, chasing somebody that's doing all that. That's the difference, which is completely unique. No one's ever done it.
And I wish they would. I would like to, I've always thought, but it would be great if some real police officers would actually sort of tell that side about, hey, if you're thugging in them streets, we got them plugs for plugs with them heats.
But they too scared to do it, man. When you think about it, it's like, oh my god, cop rapping.
Yeah.
Bounty hunter rapping. It's just,
well, there was a group years ago.
I got these fools accosting me with exploding colostomies.
Bars.
Man, dude, that's what I'm saying. The wheelchair bars.
Bars.
But there was a group years ago called 5-0, and I guess they were supposed
What?
Yeah, if you look them up, it was called 5-0. This is from the 90s. But it was cheesy. It was like, we're hip hop cops. It wasn't really real, man. They weren't talking about it from a cop's perspective. It was almost like sort of an anti-gangster rap. But yeah, you should look them up. It was called 5-0.
I'm gonna look. I'm typing it in right now.
Yeah, 5-0 hip hop. It was like from 94, 95, something like that. So,
Yeah.
but
Cool, man.
and so yeah, plug your anything you want plugged, man, as far as your YouTube channel, your website, your merch.
He'll be
whatever.
plugging us.
Yeah, plug it.
Hey, man, if you want to find some merch, go to www.kickdooruniversity.com. For any episodes, is at Bounty Tank at YouTube. Pretty much everything is at Bounty Tank. So if you want to find any information out at Bounty Tank, everything's at Bounty Tank. I just started a nonprofit.
Oh, sweet.
The Bounty Tank Community Fund. It's called the Bounty Tank Community Fund. So I got a new website. It's called the official bountytank.com, and you'll be able to go over there. And if you want to donate and give back to the community, we're gonna be doing a lot of community events, giving back to the communities everywhere, not just where I'm at, but I'm gonna try to do a type of tour where I go to different distressed economic communities where I can help. So I'm going to be doing a lot of fundraisers, giving back to the community. It's not just about arresting people and content. It's also about giving back. So, man, if people want to give back, people want to help, they can donate. Officialbountytank.com. That's pretty much it, man.
And that site's live, right? People can go to that now.
That is live right now. Yes.
So we'll throw a link in. Max.
Oh, I'm gonna throw a few links up there. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
And your kickdooruniversity.com and your YouTube channel. So damn. Okay.
Cool,
well,
man.
hey, thanks for spending time with us, man. As Cruise Control would say, coming to our little hole in the wall.
Yeah, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man. We really appreciate you. Appreciate you doing that and exposing, bringing light to it and just doing what you're doing, man.
And check out his music too on Amazon, Spotify, any musical platforms. Check out Bounty Tank. You're going as Bounty Tank as your hip hop.
I'm going to Bounty Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. My stripper name is Pancake Batters for the ladies.
Pancake batter. Pancake batter is a land. It's your bladder. I don't know.
Pancake batter. Cool, man. We'll stay on for just a second after we wrap up, but I guess we're gonna wrap this. This has been the Nothing Sacred interview with Bounty Tank. I am Cruise Control,
and I am Maxwell Silverhammer.
And that's the story there, bitches. Sales.
We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred.
With Maxwell Silverhammer.
We are nothing sacred. With Cruise Control. We are nothing sacred.